meeting for March 4th. This is our last one for the quarter, so this is really exciting. We will call this meeting to an order at 2:06 p.m. And before we kick off this meeting, we'll go straight into introductions. My name is Edith Rojas, and I'm your student body president.
My name is Kane Lemasters. I'm your executive vice president.
Happy Monday, everyone. My name is Bailey Kinker, and I'm your vice president for clubs and organizations.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Claire Ann Greppo. I'm your vice president for academic affairs.
My name is Jocelyn Matheny, the VP for Student Life and Facilities.
Hey all, I'm Leah Mobley, your Vice President for Legislative Affairs.
And our Vice President of Equity and Community Affairs, Maurice, is not here due to having class during this time, but next quarter, all 7 of us will be here. So stay tuned for the details later. With that, before we jump in again, let's look at the previous minutes from February 25th. And board members, if you have any additions or corrections that you'd like to make to the agenda, please state them. Minutes, not agenda, minutes.
I move to approve the minutes from February 25th.
Second.
Any discussion? All those in favor? Opposed? Abstentions? Is that a 5-0-0? Okay, 5-0-0. The previous minutes have been approved. And then now on to today's agenda for March 4th. Do we have any additions or corrections needed there?
I move to approve the agenda from for today's meeting.
Second.
Oh, wait, second.
So we'll do a second from Leah. Any discussions? All those in favor? Opposed? Abstentions? 5-0-0. Today's agenda has been approved. And to kick off our officer reports with our board members, we're going to start with our Executive Vice President, Kayla Masters.
All right, happy Monday, Wildcats. Happy last week of school before finals. That's the best and also the worst feeling. It's fine. Couple of things coming up. So we're wrapping up this quarter pretty much. An awesome event coming up on Wednesday is the Services and Activities Fair, which is going to be down in Circ 137 A and B. There's going to be food. There's going to be people there talking to you about what services are provided. Our very own Jeff right here. Hi, Jeff. Jeff is there. He looks unamused. Yes. So stop on by. There's going to be food, drinks, talking, fun stuff. Some of us will be there. Most of us should be there, actually. And then committees. So I've only gotten a couple of responses back on the report back from the individual committee members. So I'm going to send out another email again this week before spring break and get that. So yeah. And then just another thing is, since I won't have a meeting right after, is I just want to give a shout out to Edgar right here, who's been helping me plan the SNA fair and coordinating things, writing emails for me. So thanks, Edgar. And everyone else that's came to the event and is reserved for the event. So thanks, Jeff. Cool. I think that's it. So I'll yield my time.
Thank you, Kane. And now on to our Vice President of Clubs and Organizations, Bailey Kinker.
Hi, everyone. So we have Club Senate this upcoming Wednesday at 7 p.m. in the Cirque Theater. It's our last Senate meeting of the quarter, and we will be seeing the changes to the Constitution and bylaws, and then that will go here to Student Government and to the Council of Probity to start up for next quarter. We also have our club fair coming up on May 8th of next quarter, and we will be taking signups for that soon, so be watching out for that. And then another update is our club senators were told two club senates ago what their club standing would be in regards to club senate attendance and civic engagement hours. So as of 5 p.m. tonight, if any of the clubs have not updated their civic engagement hours or corrected or had a conversation about their club senate attendance, they will be placed into bad standing, which means they cannot reserve room spaces and cannot request funding from club senate. That does not mean they cannot continue to try to change that. It's just they're going to be put onto the list of clubs in bad standing today at 5 p.m. And then Constitution. I think that's all the updates I have, so I yield my time.
Thank you, Bailey. And now to our Vice President of Academic Affairs, Claire Ann Greppo.
Hello, hello, hello. So we're going to be having our last SAS meeting of this quarter on Tuesday. So that is tomorrow at 6 o'clock in Black 151. At our last meeting, there was intense discussion on our current budget right now. And I'm kind of expecting that there will probably be some more intense discussion at our meeting tomorrow. So that's pretty interesting. Both me and Bailey Kinker were given the opportunity to attend the Dean's Council meeting with the College of Business. And at that meeting, we had a lot of discussion on why we attended Central and what made Central stand out from other universities and other institutions. So that was pretty awesome. And also, I will be going to Faculty Senate on Wednesday. So I'm going to be really, really excited for that. So yeah, with that, I yield my time.
Thank you, Claire. And for our VP of Equity and Community Affairs, Maurice, his report for today is our last Constitution and Bylaw Revision Committee had our last meeting, which was a success. So our next steps are proposing the changes to the Council and then to the Council of Probity. President's Roundtable is today, Monday, March 4th in Black Hall 105. The next ESC meeting is held Tuesday, March 5th at Black Hall in 105. And that will be our final meeting of winter quarter. New dates and times for ESC will be determined soon, and that's all for now, and that's really yield his time. So yeah. All right, we'll jump right into our VP of Student Life and Facilities, Jocelyn Matheny.
Everyone wave at Jason. Hi, Jason.
Hi, Jason.
First of all, happy Metal Monday. Who knows what this is for? Who remembers from last week and the week before that? And the week before that, all the weeks. This is the Traditions Keeper Medallion, and you have an opportunity to earn one to wear at graduation if you go ahead and download the CW Traditions Keeper app and start checking away on those boxes. There's a bunch of awesome events coming up spring quarter that we would love for you to attend for your Traditions Keeper. Also, just a reminder or if you have not already, go ahead and fill out the feasibility survey that is in your email inbox. Came from ASCWU president, and it's about a 20-minute survey about what kinds of features you would like to see in a CERC expansion. So make sure you tell us all your cool thoughts and ideas. Shout out and thank you to everyone who attended the CLCE Leadership Conference last week. They had a pretty great turnout. They had some really, really cool alumni that came and shared and got connected with our students, so it was really great. RHA, the Residence Hall Association, this past week has been working on elections for their officer team next year. So they got a newly elected vice president, and they will be continuing elections at their meeting this week to hopefully vote in a new president, secretary, and treasurer. And the last thing I've got is huge shout out. There was a large national, communication conference that happened this past weekend, and the Observer, 88 The Berg, and Pulse Magazine all got really awesome first place, or top 10 in the country awards for their student media publications. So great job, team. With that, I yield my time.
Thank you, Jocelyn. And on to our Vice President of Legislative Affairs, Leah Mobley.
Hello. Sorry, I'm doing a legislative update today, and I didn't have my phone, so I had to go grab that so I could have my outline. So as I mentioned last meeting, we were trying to reschedule Lobby Day to take Central students down to the Capitol to lobby on higher education policies that would benefit us in the long run and future Wildcats that will be at this institution one day. And with the way the legislative calendar lines up and our academic calendar aligns, there's pretty much no time to do that. And so I've come up with a supplemental event, and we're calling that Pizza and Policy. And so we're going to have information on all of the agenda items that we have as Central's campus, all of the agenda items that the Washington Student Association lobbies on for all of the bills that are still alive in the state legislature, alive as in they're still active bills and they still have an opportunity to pass, and also some other items that could be written into the budget as well. And so we're going to have postcards, Central postcards out, and we'll have students write to their legislators or members of various committees in the legislature, various bills that they want passed, policies that they want to see changed, and rights that we believe that we should receive as students in Washington. And so you write that postcard, and then you turn it in, and you get a piece or 2 pieces of pizza, depending on how many postcards you write. That will be at 11:30 a.m. in the Cirque Pit on March 27th. And then that next day, my staff and I will be going to Olympia to have lunch with Governor Jay Inslee. All of you that registered to vote in the fall participated in a statewide competition among higher education institutions, which I believe 37 other schools participated in. And we were one of the recognized institutions that registered a high percentage of our students. And so we will be having lunch with Governor Jay Inslee. And if you have anything that you want me to tell him, come talk to me, and I will try and relay the message as best as I can. And then I also wanted to give you guys a legislative update, if it will open. So right now, we... sorry, this is hard to read. So we have... I'm not sure how many bills are still alive, but we're working on consent education taught in K-12, and that looks like it's gaining a lot of support. It's passed one chamber, and we're sending it to the other chamber and hoping to get some support from, I believe, the Senate on that. And then we're also trying to expand the current and future educator workforce supply, so that pertains to our College of Education, and that is through the Senate, or through the House right now, and yeah, and OER, expanding OER, which is Open Educational Resources, which we got a program funded last year, and we'll start to see professors using that in their classes to significantly decrease the cost of textbooks, so we don't have to buy those $200 course packs with a $500 book. It's going to be a $10 course pack because it's written by your professor or another professor from this institution or another institution in the state. And so we should be seeing that soon, but we also want to provide incentives for the use of open educational resources in the institution as well, not just giving grants to professors to write those. And establishing a statewide student loan program. We're also lobbying on that bill as well. So the session ends sometime in April, early April. And so, yeah, come talk to me if you have any questions about any of those. And with that, I yield my time.
Hello, those that are on a tour. Welcome to Central. Super excited to have you all here. Have a great day. All right, for my report, graduating seniors, make sure you are registering for commencement at the Wildcat Shop website. Get those cap and gowns ready for April. And we're just really excited because go seniors and go 2019. Hey-o. Jossie kind of mentioned earlier about the Cirque feasibility study. I think last week we had an update about 1,400 students that have taken the survey. Just a reminder, there's a $500 potential thing for textbooks. If y'all kind of want free textbooks, I think this is a really great idea. But also just a reminder that the student union is paid by student dollars, and this feasibility is just a really great way to give your feedback and what you want to see in future expansions. So just saying, it's really exciting. Last week, we had a student forum for academic advising with over, I think, about like 50 students came in and talked in person with advisors and kind of gave their feedback on how advising is on campus. Well, if you missed it, you're in luck because now there's an online survey that you can take. Just head on over to my ASCWU_president Twitter page and you'll find the link and you can take the academic advising feedback survey. So that's really exciting. Don't forget, next Friday is the last day to register for ASCWU elections. So if you want to run and sit at this lovely table next year, make sure to turn in your packets. You can apply on the ASCWU webpage under elections. Really easy, and you'll get emailed the packet. So it's really exciting, and it's happening really quick. So sign up for that or speak to us if you're interested. If you are graduating and want to speak at commencement, you also do have that opportunity. And I also have a tweet with the link if you want to go to the Twitter page, like I said, and sign up to be a speaker at commencement. Just saying. Really exciting. And just very quickly, next week is finals week, so that's really exciting. Our first day of spring classes is March 26th. It's on a Tuesday, so don't forget, March 26th is the start of spring quarter. We're almost done with the year. Keep your head going. Keep going. I'm losing my brain. Finals are coming. I don't think my brain's going anymore. And next week, I'll be heading over to Yakima with President Gaudino, and we'll be stopping by the Yakima Rotary Club. So that'll be really exciting. And yeah, so with that, I'll yield my time. Seeing we don't have any committee reports, do we have any club recognition?
Is anyone here to get recognized for their club? Once, twice, sold, no one.
All right, so we don't have any club recognition, no committee appointments, no SAS appointments, no new business. Do we have any issues, concerns, or announcements?
One thing I forgot to add, SNA's last meeting of the quarter is this Wednesday, 5:30, Circ 301. We're seeing a couple funding requests, potentially having some discussions, so yes.
There is also a diversity award, so if you have anybody in mind that you would like to nominate for the diversity award, you can nominate a student, faculty, staff, or alumni. I don't know when the deadline is, but I think it's coming up soon. March 8th. Thank you, Lola. So if you have anybody in mind that you think has helped make Central better, make sure to nominate them.
On Friday, I was going to tell you all, Edith and I did a Facebook Live video about all the student services that are now available in Bouillon. They have been available, but some of them moved, and they were not always in Bouillon. So if you want more information on that, you can go back and watch the video, or you could just go visit Bouillon. It's a good time.
I have a question / wanting an update on the commencement policy that we were supporting at the beginning of the year. What is the update on that?
So as of right now, I know that it was at UPAC. However, I have not been updated about what happened at UPAC. UPAC is the University Policy Advisory Committee, and that usually happens at the end of February. And it's March now, so I will get in contact with somebody to find out what's going on with that thing. Thank you.
Hey guys, so as Edith mentioned earlier, it is the last week to register for ASCWU elections and get out and get those signatures. I encourage you all who are interested in running to come talk to the various officers, all of us, the board, to see what you're getting yourself into, what our job descriptions are, what we do day to day. It changes for each of us, but just so you can gauge whether it's a job that you're interested in pursuing, because we want students that are excited to run and excited to advocate for Central students and represent Central students. We don't just, get into it for the right reasons. Come talk to us.
Okay, and of course, I want to give the weekly shout out to 881 The Berg for broadcasting us live on Facebook, as always. They recently went to New York and got nominated for several awards and won Best Comedy Show. So if you're not listening to them on the radio, I mean, you're missing out. They're best in nation for that, so that's great. And then, so our next meeting will kick off on April 1st, Monday, at 1 p.m. instead of 2. Same place, different time, Mondays. So that'll be really exciting. Not a joke. All right. And I would like to entertain a motion to adjourn this meeting at 2:26 p.m.
So moved.
How many of us said that?
So moved.
Any discussions on this? All those in favor? Opposed? Abstentions? 500. This meeting has been concluded.
Knock, knock.